Asteroid impact. Can anything survive? Whoa, imagine this massive rock flying at us from space. Pretty scary, right? Today, we're diving into a wild topic. Can Earth actually survive an asteroid impact? Stick around because this is going to be a ride. All right, let's get into it. Asteroids are these fascinating rocky bodies floating around in space, and while most are harmless, some have the potential to wreak havoc on our planet. You might have heard about the dinosaurs' extinction, right? That was all thanks to a colossal asteroid impact. Understanding how these impacts can affect us and our planet's ability to withstand them is super important. After all, knowledge is power, and knowing what threats we face helps us prepare for the future. So, what's the game plan for today? The goal of this video is pretty straightforward. We're exploring whether Earth can survive an asteroid impact. We'll break down the science behind asteroid collisions, look at some past events, and discuss the strategies scientists are developing to keep us safe. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how humans are working to protect our planet from these cosmic threats. Let's jump right in. First up, let's talk about the science behind asteroid impacts. When an asteroid comes barreling towards Earth, its size and speed will determine how much damage it can cause. Most asteroids are small and burn up in the atmosphere, but the big ones? They can create massive craters and cause catastrophic events. Scientists measure the potential impact using something called the Torino scale. It helps us assess the risk of an asteroid collision based on its size and trajectory. Pretty cool, huh? Now, how does Earth defend itself? Well, our atmosphere does a great job of burning up smaller asteroids before they reach the surface. But what happens when a big one comes knocking? Let's find out. All right, let's dive into some jaw-dropping statistics and historical events. Did you know that the Chicxulub impact, which wiped out the dinosaurs, was caused by an asteroid that was about 10 kilometers wide? That's like 6 miles. This event caused massive wildfires, tsunamis, and a nuclear winter effect. It's estimated that around 75% of all species went extinct because of it. Crazy, right? But it's not just ancient history. In 1908, the Tunguska event in Siberia flattened over 2,000 square kilometers of forest, thanks to a small asteroid or comet exploding in the atmosphere. Thankfully, it happened in a remote area, but if it had hit a city, yikes! So what have we learned? Well, we know that these impacts can have devastating effects on life as we know it. And while we can't prevent them entirely, we can prepare and respond better than ever before. That brings us to the next section, where we'll explore the cutting-edge strategies scientists are using to keep track of these space rocks. Now, let's talk about some cool technologies and strategies in the works to keep us safe from asteroid impacts. One of the key methods is tracking near-Earth objects, or NEOs. Organizations like NASA's Near-Earth Object Program constantly monitor the skies for any potential threats. They use telescopes and radar to spot asteroids that could come close to Earth. But what if we find one on a collision course? That's where things get really interesting. Scientists are working on deflection strategies. One method is called the kinetic impactor technique, where we would send a spacecraft to collide with the asteroid, changing its trajectory. It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Another exciting project is the DART mission, which successfully demonstrated this deflection method by hitting a small asteroid in 2022. The goal was to see if we could change its orbit, and guess what? It worked! So, while we can't control everything that happens in space, we're definitely making strides in learning how to protect ourselves. Who knows what future technologies will emerge? Let's take a look at a particularly fascinating near-miss event. In 2020, an asteroid named 2020 QG zoomed past Earth at just 2,950 kilometers above the planet's surface. That's closer than many satellites. But here's the kicker. Scientists didn't even see it coming until after it passed. This incident highlighted just how important it is to continually improve our asteroid detection systems. If we had missed a larger asteroid, it could have been a disaster. This near miss serves as a wake-up call, reminding us that we need to stay vigilant and invest in our asteroid monitoring capabilities. So, can Earth survive an asteroid impact? The short answer is, it depends. While we have systems in place to detect and potentially deflect asteroids, the risk is still real. Understanding the science behind these cosmic threats and how we can combat them is crucial for our future. As we've seen, history has shown us the catastrophic effects an asteroid can have, but with continued research and technology, we can be better prepared than ever. Remember, knowledge is our best defense. And there you have it, folks. What are your thoughts on asteroid impacts? Do you think we're doing enough to protect ourselves? Drop your comments below, and I'd love to hear your opinions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more awesome content about space and science. And stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore the latest advancements in space exploration. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up at the stars.